doing a recently new update to the Sony Xperia app, the Sony Play Motion app. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see that well because of the glare. It is a live view of my action camera right here as I'll pan around. And there's really not that much of a lag. And the action camera is at 1080p at 60 frames per second. The difference now that I upgraded my application is a few features. Now you have, for the Sony action camera, the HDR AS15, you have PS mode, which is 1080p 60. You still have the high quality, the 720p slow motion, super slow motion, and VGA. And normally you would have up here somewhere that says there would have been a button for transferring pictures and video to your cell phone or tablet. Up here now, after you click the resolutions, you have steady shot, 170 degrees, 120, and at the top you do have the button that says share in camera. So you're sharing your images and whatnot. And the 170 degree wide angle will show you, like here, if you guys can actually see me, because it is a dark little spot. As you see, I'm sitting here in the shade at this little park over here. And the cool thing I like about having this app, it allows you to set up shots that you want. Like if you're riding your bike or you're on your moto vlogging, you can hit it and know you're recording, because you can hear in your ear, you hear bing, and you can see what you're recording. That's the good thing about the Sony action cameras. They allow you to have an application so you can see what you're recording and not just be out there pointing your camera, and your camera can be like lopsided or sideways, because it's so hard without the application to see if you're shooting fully straight. Because sometimes the images are seriously like this or like that. It's just because you don't know. You're like, well, it's a wide enough angle, you should know. But honestly, sometimes you can't tell a difference. And guys, I really want to apologize that you can't really see exactly what is going on. And I wanted to show you how far you can go away from your cell phone or tablet on Wi-Fi and see yourself. So if, let's say, your buddy is viewing you or your friend's trying to set up an angle, you're going to be able to do it. But as you see, it gets very choppy and freezes. And once I start getting closer and closer back to the Wi-Fi access point, you can actually see the camera start working again and the viewfinder working. But it is very choppy. So I'd say no more than about 100 feet, 200 feet away before it starts really acting up. That's just what it is. Wi-Fi doesn't work everywhere. So now you're seeing full 1080p at 60 frames per second. And basically what you would do with 1080p 60 frames per second, it's good for high action shots, and it's also good if you want to slow down the footage. And as you can see right here, it's like you're virtually climbing this with me. And like I said, with 1080p 60 frames per second, it's just great if you want to slow down some of the footage, like I'm about to do right now with me jumping. And slowing down 1080p 60 frames per second will give you smooth slow motion. But if you try it with 1080p 30 frames per second, the video quality will be kind of choppy. But I wanted to show you some slow-mo footage of me jumping right here. I know the angle isn't the greatest, but... And this is what this camera is designed for. You strap it on a bike helmet or in your car, or when you're going dirt biking, go-kart racing, or anything like that. It's just there. It has a really wide angle to get some really cool shots. I don't think it's a good enough camera just to hold in front of your face and use as a vlogging camera for YouTube. It's an action camera. It's meant to be doing action. That's why they call it an action camera. But here's some footage of what you should actually be doing with it. But with that being said, guys, if you guys got any questions about the application itself or the actual Sony action camera, let me know in the comment section below. I got this action camera strictly for going ziplining once, and I thought, okay, I'll never probably use it again, but I use it all the time because it has such a wide angle, and it's just a very cool thing. A lot of times I use it on my bike helmet is because I'll be riding out somewhere and I use it more as a dash camera. Someone goes to like hit me or swerve or do something, I have it all on film. That's why I make sure to have this camera charged every night, so when I go out I have it for evidence if someone tries to do something, because that's what some people try to do. You never know, just having the camera out there recording, somebody might do something crazy and you go, hey, I got you on camera now. But I have used it for zipline underwater. A lot of people say it gets really distorted underwater, but me personally, I think it looks really sharp. A lot of people, because they say the Sony action camera's waterproof housing has like a bubble instead of just being a flat lens in the front, and it causes the camera to get a little bit distorted. Me personally, it does what it's supposed to do. I've used it in the Bahamas, I've used it all over Florida, and it's done wonders. Love how small the camera is. It sits on my helmet, and I've been asked a lot of times, why do you have it? And I tell people, it's like a dash camera, and pretty much that's what I use it for. And a lot of people are like, damn, that's a smart idea. But if I had a GoPro like chunked out like this, you would see it, and people are like, why do you got a GoPro on your helmet? This, they actually ask, what is that? Is that a camera or is that a flashlight? Because they don't know. And I'm like, no, it's a Sony action camera. And a lot of people have never seen a Sony action camera, or even knew Sony had an action. And here's a 480p video shooting in at full 480p at 30 frames per second. And it does look like the video gets a little bit cropped in when you use this camera. And I never use 480p. Basically 480p would be for somebody who's filming a lot of video, doesn't have a big memory card, or they want to get the most video out of their memory card. I use a 32 gigabyte memory card at full 1080p at 60 frames per second. I get about almost 3 hours of footage. But would I ever just continuously record for 3 hours? Probably not. But with that being said, remember to rate, hate, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comment section below, what kind of videos do you guys want to see, and what do you guys want me to review, and what kind of stuff do you guys like to see, like different products, see my desk set up. Just let me know, because I want to make more videos for you guys that you guys want to see. That's what I'm here for, is to help you guys out with different products, different applications. You guys want to see gaming videos, you guys want to see just action stuff, because I can start making some cool action stuff. But I'm Trevor. As always, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.